starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At forward, this is your starting five. At guard, 6'4", number 2. Michael Jordan. At center, 6'11", number 15, DeMarcus Cousins. At guard, 6'2", number 1. Forward, 6'6", number 0. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Steve Nash. One more time for your team, the Brooklyn Nets.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And it's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time makes it even harder.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it that much harder.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Vucevic is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Jordan is out there with Williams, and it's Love in at the shooting guard. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Vucevic trying to get open. LaVine's shot is off. And here's Love. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Outside Williams. It's Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. From deep, James, and the Nets, another three.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Vucevic trying to get open. LaVine, that's good.
Slick shot by Zach right off the pass. He just goes straight into his motion.
Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
this guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Levine with it, working on Love. Levine's shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Williams kicks to Jordan. From deep, James. Grizzlies with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Hits it from 3-point range.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
James, the pass to Jordan. Cousins against Vucevic. And DeMarcus Cousins with the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter at the earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the middle. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist from Williams. Cousins has got 5 points so far. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Now here's James. This game we saw him score 13. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Levine wide open. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And it's Love penetrating. And here's Jordan outside. That one no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. For 3, Levine. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And here's Chandler who brings it up for the Nets. Trailing here by 8. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Melton, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Chandler against Williams. Pass to Bain. Chandler comes with the double team. For 3, Williams knocks down the 3 ball.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Chandler. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Here's Bain. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Melton. Nobody near Williams. No good on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Memphis leading by 5. And the 21st pick in 2019. Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
Pass to Gordon. Nets passing it around. Here's Reeves. On the wing, Chandler. For the 3. Tillman grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Nets trail by 7. Fires from deep. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Williams against Gordon. A crossover. And Williams lays it in. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Chandler finds Gordon from deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to Clark. Williams looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. And he overshot that one, missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it.
Oh, what a shot!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Memphis Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And one of the better young two-way big men.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Zach LaVine. Jaren Jackson is out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. The drive. Oh!
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
He almost got too much air on that one.
Yeah, the man can fly. What a show.
Never underestimate the creativity of these guys. They've turned dunking into an art form.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Passes it to Vucevic. Nice D from Cousins.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Jordan dishes to James, takes the three, and the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Vucevic. And that time, also a missed shot. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Utah Jazz.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Here's LaVine. Scores off the crossover. LaVine's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Marcus.
Woo-wee.
And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Curry's checked in for both.
Now into the lineup for your next, Stephen Curry.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A shot by Jordan, no good. Memphis trailing here. Levine up top, guarded by Curry. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Pass to Cousins. Puts it up from 12. Buries the jump shot. Cousins has got 9.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Vucevic's screen on Jordan. Driving in. They grab their own miss.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
With last section, it's going to win the free TicTok. Come on, let me hear you. All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark comes in for Vucevic, and it's Bain in for Zach LaVine. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Bain. A pass to Giddey. Lock at 6. Jackson a screen on Jordan. Shoots from 12. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his first 2 points of the night.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Curry outside. He doesn't hit that one. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Bobbed up there for Clark, and stolen by Jordan. Ahead. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Bain. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes to Caruso. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan kicks to Gordon. Jordan, the pass to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Williams. On the wing, Jackson. Over Gordon. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Curry, good.
Silky shot by Steph Curry. I envy his three-point abilities.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Bain, guarded by Curry. Pass to Giddey. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Williams. Down low. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Williams attacking. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Bain. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. Giddey buries it from 3-point range. Giddey's got 8 here in the quarter.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks chills.
Got a piece of it.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. Ooh, love it, love it.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Vooch. They had it going the first 2 quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
Just got to get one-on-one stops, do a better job helping each other, just getting whatever they want on that end. We have to do a better job, and yeah, it's just simple. One-on-one stops when we help. Make sure the guy that helps, he gets help, and just keep rotating. We haven't done a good job of that. We're usually very good with that, so just got to focus. And come back and take it half ready. Then we can make it a game if we play better defensively.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
I think for Brooklyn, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They've been kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. Just a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
And guys, moving on to the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an even game so far.
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Williams. Michael Jordan is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's James in a power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Cousins has got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for Brooklyn. Here's Giddey, guarded by Jordan. Takes the 13-footer, hits the front of the rim and out.
They don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
The drive by Love. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Here's Cousins. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Levine with it, picked up by Love. There's Jackson with the 3. Offensive rebound. Nets leading by 8. And then Love with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
But we only give it out to the loudest fans. You want one? Let's go! And your Brooklyn Nets.
So for the Nets, Reeves is checked in, and DJ subbed in for Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
No good from Cousins. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's the pass to Vucevic. Into the lane. Here's Williams. From 16 feet away, he can see. Williams has got 7.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Love kicks to Cousins. Takes a 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
There's Levine. And he gets the win. Whistle, 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Memphis.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Chandler's shot, good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Ball's knocked loose. Vucevic the pass to Melton. Vucevic a screen on Love. Levine. No good there. Nice D from Cousins. Nets leading by 9. And here's Chandler from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Chandler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Driving to the basket.
All over that one. DeMarcus gets himself in position, times the block beautifully.
From downtown, and the Nets another 3.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Up against Levine. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Vucevic. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Williams, no good. Brooklyn's got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Chandler doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Memphis the other way. Milton with the ball. Now Chandler defending. They need this. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And yes, it's good. And 12 points for DJ.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period. And he continues to stay aggressive.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Levine. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 15-point game. Passes it to Melton. Vucevic's screen on Morant. Here's Melton. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Good on the three-point shot. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence in quick trigger.
Reeves can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's deflected. Shoots. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 7. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well. So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Now, here's Melton. Guarded closer. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Melton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Nets leading by 10. Pass to Reeves. Out to the right wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Oh,
no, he didn't.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Pass to Williams. Denied by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Vucevic. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's Brooklyn now. 17-point lead, their biggest. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson is out there with Clark. And it's Giddey in at the small forward. The Grizzlies shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that one, good. And the Nets lead by 17.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
He kicks to Jackson. The pass to Caruso. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter. It's Williams with the drive, and it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Curry kicks to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's denied. And he recovers it. Nope. Points on that miss puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Caruso over Gordon, and another basket for Memphis.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Right side Curry. It's tipped.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Bain passes to Caruso. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Williams. And that one drops.
The passing ability of Steph Curry, not just a shooter, he's skilled at spotting open guys.
Inside, here's Clark. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 8 points for Brandon Clark.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Bain, guarded by Curry. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Bain.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Grizzlies.
First team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
And here's Love for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
The drive by Cousins.
Sheer power by DeMarcus Cousins. It's a brave man who's willing to step in front of him when he's coming downhill.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Giddey. Drives to the hoop. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Love. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
LaVine's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
They can't stop the run with that one. The steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Caruso. nails the wide-open jump shot. Caruso's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
His first foul. Team second. At the line, DeMarcus Cousins. And out the line, shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
One of the guys who fills up the stat sheet. Unfortunately for Cousins, that tends to include a high number of techs each year.
Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. And Memphis also making a switch. Vucevic is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Giddey. For 3, Levine, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
Zach loves to provide for his team. He is playing his heart out on offense.
The drive by James, it's good. And the Nets lead by 13.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen. I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Levine's got it back down to within single digits for Memphis. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Levine against Love. Pass to Jackson. At the elbow, Vucevic. Jackson trying to break free. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Love kicks to James. That's in there. Love with the assist. And now a 12-point Nets lead.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
For 3, Levine. That shot off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Cousins.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Outside Jordan. And he lays it straight in. And the Nets lead by 16.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. Right now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.